Now, a day after a man rampaged through the newsroom of the Annapolis-based Capital Gazette and killed 5 people, the newspaper, the Capital newspaper, part of the Gazette Group, published its edition on Friday. The paper carried photographs of each of the victims and a headline, 5 shot dead at the Capitol, on its front page. The newspaper's editors left the editorial page blank with a note saying they were speechless. Photographs that were widely shared on social media showed newspaper staffers working on laptops in a parking garage to produce Friday's edition while they waited to learn the fate of colleagues after the shooting. First-degree murder charges were filed against the accused Jared Ramos, who had a grudge against the Capital Gazette newspaper. In the year 2012, the accused has unsuccessfully sued the newspaper for publishing an article which reported how Ramos had harassed a former high school classmate. Ramos was swiftly arrested and has been denied bail.
Tonight, Mr. Ramos was charged, brought before a commissioner. He was held without bail. The rules require that he be brought before a district court judge immediately thereafter. He was brought before Judge Prowl today. As you heard in the courtroom, Mr. Ramos is alleged to have executed a brutal series of attacks on innocent victims. Most importantly, my responsibility today was to inform the court as to why Mr. Ramos was either a flight risk or a danger to our community. In assessing the evidence in this case, we brought to the judge's attention the evidence that suggested a coordinated attack, the barricading of a back door, and the use of a tactical approach and hunting down and shooting the innocent victims in this case.
The United States President Donald Trump has said that his government will do everything possible to end violent crimes.
I'd like to address the horrific shooting that took place yesterday at Capital Gazette newsroom in Annapolis, Maryland. This attack shocked the conscience of our nation and filled our hearts with grief. Journalists, like all Americans, should be free from the fear of being violently attacked while doing their job. To the families of the victims, there are no words to express our sorrow for your loss. Horrible, horrible event, horrible thing happened. And you're suffering. We pledge our eternal support. This suffering is so great. I've seen some of the people, so great. My government will not rest until we have done everything in our power to reduce violent crime and to protect innocent life.
Meanwhile, Annapolis residents organized a candlelight vigil in honor of the 5 people killed in the shooting. Hundreds of people gathered along the Annapolis waterfront to pay tributes to the victims.